Let's do it again. Five, four, three, two, one. And welcome again to Good Morning Experts. It is now time for our master class of the day. And to help us with that is not just anybody. He is an international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. He's a six-figure ring earner and member of the ELC, that is Executive Leadership Council. He's also the first shareholder in the US of A. He's known to this family as everybody's coach. We're talking about Coach Erik Robinson.
Woo! Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Today has been fire already. Team, I got to ask y'all this question. I don't know, Uncle Jock, I don't know what you had. You had some juice, you had something, but man, oh man, it has been fire. I got to feel the energy. I need to know. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
And team, what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Yeah, see,
the green sheet dancing. I love it.
Come on now. I love it. Let's go. I got a question for y'all, man. Are y'all ready? Because I've been telling y'all I'm going to give y'all this branding strategies. We're going to talk about building your personal brand. You know, Uncle Jock came on earlier and was saying, hey, you do this for the man, but will you do it for your brand? Ooh. That was bars. You'll do it for the man, but will you do it for your brand? Wow. How important is building your brand and getting your content? It's everything. You know, I was on a call this week. Just looking at Coach Zay. You know, he has his brand off the field. Y'all see right here in the back, it's off the field. And he got off the field financial services, and he's building his company, building his brand. And this week, you know, he was approached by Under Armour and said, hey, we want to find some kind of way to do a collaboration with off the field. And I'm like, man, go ahead, son. You know, he was coaching Under Armour, and they said, hey, you know, we like your brand. We've been looking at it. What? Y'all been looking at my brand? Y'all been watching my stuff, watching my shows? Yep. And then he had another gentleman yesterday reach out to him saying, hey, man, you know what? We want to partner and collaborate with you and build the software for you that you can white label for your brand because we see what you're doing out there in the space. Wow. So you never know who's watching your brand, right? But then that's 4 years of making his shows, making his content, building his brand. Are y'all with me?
That's good.
You know,
Eric, that Zay was really, when you think about it, a product of what? Inside the studio.
Like inside the studio.
He just did everything that we showed you all in inside the studio. He's a product, an example of what that outcome could look like.
Yep, and it's like the third company, and probably in one company last month, wanted him to work with doing some NIL space. These attorneys will say, we like what you're doing. Can you help actually do inside the studio for some of our athletes? We see what you're doing. So why am I telling y'all this? Wow, see, when you start building your brand, it didn't come with money and finance money at the time. This is his fifth year. It wasn't money coming in, right? And then he's in financial services, building his financial services brand up. He just don't stop. He just had a client yesterday, 3x5. But what am I trying to tell you? The importance of building your brand.
Yes.
You can't stop. Y'all, you can't be shy. See, I'm looking at some of y'all faces. We don't have this. Y'all are not. Most of y'all are not millennials. Are y'all catching me?
That's right.
Let's be transparent. You know, this group is typically not millennials, right? Y'all are not 16, 17, 25, 23. So here's the thing. What you got to do, you got to start to say, I can do it. I don't care what your experiences has been in the past. It's time for you to do it. There's no age requirement. Because one thing I do understand, when Facebook started, most of us was on this line, was born. Yes or yes?
Yep.
When TikTok came around, were you a functioning mentally capacity adult when TikTok was created?
Yes.
How many of y'all jumped on and got a TikTok account and started doing TikTok videos?
Not right away.
People like, I don't get that TikTok, that young people thing. Instagram. We watched Instagram be born, right? There was that Periscope back in the day, then Instagram. We watched
Snapchat.
Instagram, huh? Snapchat. We watched these things be born. Are y'all with me? Some of y'all can go back to MySpace. Now you had a MySpace account, right? Hot Mama at MySpace. Come on, y'all with me? Y'all remember that? But now, when we get to this point, we act like, oh man, nah, I don't do all that social media stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all was on MySpace. Some of y'all was on Black Planet. Some of y'all was on all them other things. But now, when it comes time to try to make money for your business, oh, I don't do that. Are y'all catching me? We set these trends. It's not just for the millennials. We watch them be born. We watch them get started. This in financial services, the wave of going from Uncle Jock, get me off track. You ain't get me off track. I'm gonna get myself off
Why
track.
you blaming it on me this morning?
So I said it's me. I said I'm taking my own responsibility.
Y'all see how you do me?
Because you went over my time. I'm gonna take my own responsibility. I had it all mapped out. So, but here's the thing. I want y'all to understand something. Financial services is making a shift right before your eyes. It's shifting to the digital space. Prior to COVID, it was face-to-face, going to the office. Think of banks. You was going into a bank. I got two major banks, Capital One, and I'm in a pretty populated area, Washington, D.C. area, right? Major city, capital of the United States of the world. And I'm in a suburb just outside. And highest income, so they say, for Black Americans. So I'm in an affluent, pretty much area, populated area, and Capital One, a major bank, within 5-mile radius, closed 2 branch locations. One turned into a Starbucks. They redesigned and turned into a Starbucks. The other one is like a dentist's office. In the last 5 years, they didn't close them down. Are y'all with me? What am I trying to tell you? Banks are saying we don't need all these branches. Why? Because people are now banking where? Online. You getting your checks direct deposited. We get our checks where direct. Is Experian emailing you a check? When's the last time your employer emailed you a check, ladies and gentlemen? I don't care whether you got a job, self-employed. When's the last time my landscapers like send me through Zelle? He don't even speak much English. He can say Zelle, Zelly, whatever he calls it. Are y'all with me? Online is the thing. But so financial services prior to COVID was a face-to-face, especially in the life insurance space. It's gone online in the last 2 to 3 years. Why am I telling you this? Because you watch people make millions and millions of dollars on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, become what now they call them influencers. What did we call the people before influencers? Y'all know what we called them? Come on, think about this. You still call them a little bit, but what was before influencers?
Paparazzi?
Sharks?
Close. Paparazzi was taking the cameras, taking the pictures. But who was it taking the pictures of?
The stars.
Celebrities?
Oh, the movers and shakers.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
Think about this, y'all. Before influencers, we call them celebrities. Why? Because Hollywood deemed them celebrities. Are y'all catching that? They was in a Hollywood movie on a TV show or something, right? Somebody gave them permission to be called celebrities. Who's giving you permission to go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and make some videos?
Nobody.
Nobody. And we call them influencers. I just told you, my son got a major company, $1 billion company like Under Armour, saying, man, we like what you do. Another brand is up and coming, saying, man, we want to partner with your up and coming brand. That was just this week. Because he's now, he created himself, made himself an influencer.
And Eric, he made himself, remember we were talking about make yourself attractive?
Yeah.
Once you start peacocking, right? People are gonna start getting on your line. It's gonna happen because you're gonna be attractive.
Yeah. Y'all saw the keynote speaker. He's doing a podcast with him. He's coming on his show tomorrow. The keynote speaker at Experience Conference. He's selfie. So what am I trying to tell y'all? You don't need permission to become an influencer. You need to build your personal brand if you're trying to build your business. Are y'all catching me? I talked about that mistakes entrepreneurs make. What keeps them stuck or keeps them broke. Number 10, I think, was building a personal brand. So if you didn't see it, go back and watch the YouTube channel. If you don't know the YouTube channel, some of y'all are watching this on YouTube right now live because we got people who come back and watch. We have a lot of people watch our replays, y'all. So when y'all be acting up on here, they be watching you. You think you're just acting up to the family? No, you got another 100 to millions. I'm going to start saying this so YouTube put millions on there. You got millions of people watching you act up. So, or they watch you tell your story. Or guess what? You got millions of people building your personal brand on our platform. Woo! Some of y'all didn't catch that. Some of y'all didn't catch that. Some of y'all can build your personal brand right here on that platform. Y'all coming here thinking y'all just, it don't matter. No, if it was me, I'm gonna be ready for the camera. Are y'all catching that? I'm going to be ready for the camera tomorrow. Why? Because I'm building my brand. I'm on a platform that's getting seen all around the world, and I can build my brand
How
and
can
come
that
with
help you
something to
though,
say.
Eric?
Huh?
How can that help? How can that help you? If your person is just tuning in, how could this platform help you build your brand?
Well, Uncle Jock, let me ask you, the other day I was watching Pass the Ball with Uncle Jock. And, we stream it live on YouTube. And I was watching it, and I said, oh, I didn't create that thumbnail. Like the thumbnail that goes for YouTube. I'm like, I did that? Man, maybe I did. Okay, that looks nice. And so I was watching the replay, and it just dawned on me, I wasn't on my channel. Uncle Jock had took the video from off of my channel and uploaded to his Uncle Jock's channel. And so now the Pass the Ball is on his channel. Are y'all with me? But who could do that?
Everybody can do that.
You could go take your segment and make a short from the segment you have right here on the show. What?
And if you're
I'm
somebody
prepared
that doesn't, if you're somebody that doesn't speak often, let's say you speak every once in a while, compile 3 times or 5 times that you've spoken and compile those 3 to 5 times, and now you got content.
Man, you got content, man. Ooh. So hopefully y'all catching that. I want y'all to understand the importance of building your personal brand. So I'm gonna give y'all 10 things. I'm just probably gonna give y'all some today, some tomorrow, and some Thursday. But we're gonna get through this week is personal brand. And this week is also bringing friends and family. You're supposed to bring somebody. Tell somebody, bring somebody. So since some of y'all didn't bring somebody, what I need y'all to do, where's my lovely Jen? Jen's always got my back. So Jen, hope Uncle Jock can run you off the platform. But Jen, can you put my channel link in there? You can put the Erik and Dr. Meri YouTube channel link. So I need y'all to go share this video once it's finished and go share it. You can go to the channel, go share it with somebody. Share it on your Facebook post. Share it somewhere. Are y'all catching me? Go share this somewhere.
Eric, how you
That's
gonna
your
slip
friends
in
and
that
family. Put
jab
it on
though?
your social media. Huh?
How you gonna slip in that jab? I hope Jock didn't run you away. Like, where
Oh,
did
I'm
that
good.
come from?
Go share it somewhere. All right. So you didn't bring your friends and family. How many people I can get committed to take that link that Jen just did and post it and put it on your Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever not YouTube, because you're already on YouTube. How many people can I get to say, hey, I'm going to share this. I was on this train this morning about personal brand. Y'all need to watch this. Are y'all catching me? Y'all need to watch this. And when they start watching this one, they're going to watch the other ones and they're going to start seeing you and they're going, oh, what, girl, what you doing? What y'all doing? Y'all don't understand. Well, I don't want to give it away because they're watching this. But most people don't get this far anyway, so they're not even going to get the secret sauce. I'm letting y'all know what it takes. So here we go. Personal brand. Oh, that was number one. Number one is understanding personal branding. Understanding the importance of personal branding. I gave y'all number one. Understanding personal branding. That's number one. Number one is understanding the importance of your personal brand. So I'm gonna rewrite it. I wrote it down, but now I said it. Understanding the importance of your personal brand. Hopefully that helps you read it. I'm sorry. Read, I might even give you these in advance because I got this written down. Number two, identify your value proposition. Identify your value proposition. Now, let me break this down because see, sometimes we use words and people don't understand. What is a value proposition? That means what do you bring to the table? What do you bring of value? See, we got to understand something, ladies and gentlemen. People buy solutions.
Mhm.
Now, you can make a silly pet video. What's the solution you're giving? You're entertaining people. You're making them laugh. You're taking them away from the reality, right? What value does alcohol bring? It helps people relax and escape reality. Are y'all with me? So it's a de-stressor for some. Are y'all catching me? Even if it's harmful. So you got to understand people. Remember, I told you, you got to do science. You got to start studying. You got to start studying. You got to get your book. You got to know people. Like this book don't say no people, but you got to start studying people. Are y'all with me? So what do you bring? If you don't know, you might want to come to one of our sessions. We do our inside the studio. Uncle Doctor, we got to rewind the Alpine again. It's probably about that time. It's probably about that time.
Mhm.
We might have to switch the days because we already got that day, that slot full. But I don't know. Let me ask y'all. Do y'all want us to, anybody want us to run the inside the studio? It's $100. That's what we charge. But it's $100. There's probably a 2 or 3 week sessions that you're going to really learn your personal brand. Anybody, if it's worth it, say yes or no. Type it in the chat if you would attend 1 or 10. We done 2. And I think, man, the people, but I don't know if we want to do another one because it does take up our time. So just letting you know what it costs and if it's something you want to do. But I can tell you this.
But it will put you so far ahead of the game if you're a
Mm,
good student through the training, then you apply what you got in the training and stick with it. Because the thing is, you're going to become a content creator and you're going to be developing your brand. When you first do it, it ain't going to look good. It ain't going to sound good. It might be choppy. It might be grainy. But what I'm trying to tell you is once you find that groove, it's going to totally create separation between you and the average life insurance agent.
Jock, it's funny because we talked about that when I sat down with these attorneys who want to talk to Zay about this NIL deal. They got a company, and that's what they do, help athletes. And I didn't realize some of these high school kids are getting like 40,000, 400,000, 300,000, $1 million in college. And so she was saying, I want y'all to that. Zay mentioned our inside the studio. She said, I want that. I want that for my people, my athletes. Like I want that. What can you train them? Can you coach them? Like I gotta look at my schedule and see. She said, no, I'll pay for that. So I'm trying to tell y'all, see, people who know. Some of y'all like, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, hey, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Okay, you stay stuck. But I'm trying to tell y'all what's happening, what's
Hold on,
going
hold
on.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Eric, I gotta interject real quick. I know we at 9:29. We might have to go a couple of seconds over, but this is important. You remember when we sold vehicles? We working at Toyota, right?
Mm-hmm.
Toyota came out with a pickup truck, and what happened is everybody knows Toyota is not known for their pickup trucks. They're known for their reliable cars, their Toyota Camrys, Corollas, etc.
Mm-hmm.
They created a pickup truck that totally took the industry by storm. And the thing is, it was probably one of the best pickup trucks out at the time. I'm talking about exceeding Dodge, Chevy, Ford, all of those so-called truck manufacturers. But they came out with a truck called the Toyota Tundra, which totally changed the game. They came out with a unibody frame. You remember those old frames where the back of the pickup truck used to wiggle? If you hit a
Mm-hmm.
bump, the back used to wiggle. My point is, the industry knew what Toyota had. The industry knew. Toyota didn't realize what they had. The outsiders knew what Toyota had. What I'm telling y'all is a lot of times we bring you stuff that we can totally outsource and take to the market and sell it. But we come here first, and Eric is giving you a prime example of just that, the value that we bring here. But sometimes the people who are connected to you don't see the value. The outsiders will see the value before the insiders do.
Doc, we can make a ton of money just doing that. Something just marketing that to insurance. You know how many agents don't know how to build a brand, who would love to build a brand, who's actually making money in the business? See, some of y'all ain't got to the point where y'all making a lot enough money. It's like, Eric, I ain't know. But you realize if you do this and build your brand, your money skyrockets. Think about this. The keynote speaker, Jamie said the other day, and it's funny he mentioned that because I asked him right after the conference. I said, Jamie, where'd you get this guy his selfie from? Right? I mean, where'd you find him? He said, Eric, to be honest with you, it wasn't me. It was Sean. I didn't know this guy. Sean been watching him on social media. And then Jamie mentioned that on the CEO Tap, but I had talked to Jamie about that right after the conference. He's like, I didn't know this guy for nothing. Never heard of him. But Sean saw him where? On social media. He became a social media influencer and then became a keynote speaker at our conference because he was a social media influencer. Sean didn't know him personally. Are y'all catching me? See, when you start understanding your influence, I just told you Isaiah's created a brand just from his social media influence right here in the studio. The Under
Well,
Armour is
Eric,
like, oh, I want to partner
yeah.
with you. Then another guy's like, hey, I want this tech comes to, hey, I need you to market this. As a matter of fact, they're like, we don't even want you to change your brand. We'll label it for you and make it your product. Because we like your brand, that we want you to keep it. Don't even put our label on it. We'll white label it for you. And you market it as yours. And whatever sales come from it, we'll split the profits. Hold on, I get to market. You're gonna give me my own technology, my own source, and I get to market like mine, and we're gonna split it. Yeah, because we like your brand. We don't want to tarnish your brand. We don't want you to have to sell our brand. From Instagram. He didn't go look for them. They look for him. Are y'all catching me? And see, those things are coming because he's starting to now understand the brand. See, ladies and gentlemen, anybody can do it. Influencers, anybody can do it. I was just listening to a Facebook post this guy was saying today, earlier, Dr. Meri was listening to him, and I'm gonna move on. He was like, listen, in the last 2 months, I made like 100 something thousand dollars from brand deals, from Facebook. He says, I think YouTube, but he does like Facebook. But he said, man, I'm making content. He said, we're conscious about making our content now. He said, I got a content creator. I got somebody doing these things for me. He said, I don't know why y'all ain't. He said, we just living our life. We just doing things we're passionate about. And me and my wife, we just make content around our house, doing the things we're passionate about. And we done got made over $100,000 in the last 2 months. He's like, if this guy can make $700,000 just from content, from the deals, are y'all catching me? Why can't I? If y'all start to understand, I'm just gonna share something with you. Like Facebook is now, I didn't realize Facebook now got to the point where they monetize things. Like I'm looking at one of my recent posts. I'm going to my page. If I go to my page and we'll talk about this inside the studio, just a simple post, I put up me and my granddaughter, right? Just a little post, me and my granddaughter taking pictures. Don't sound like much, but they paid me 12 cents, right? 12 cents is to post pictures about my granddaughter. I made a post just about, hey, I got 3 grandkids. They paid me 30 cents just for saying I got 3 grandkids. But what if I did that I only post every so often. But what if I post something really, a video, something like that? Some videos I get $2. I'm like, what? I'm just posting about my business. Are y'all catching me? And they're paying me. So you may say, that's not a lot. But what if you're getting $2, $3 a day? That's $3 a day times 30 days, that's $90. That could pay for something, right? $90 a month, pays your back office fee, pays whatever, and you're doing what you want to do. But what if you really made it and got good and start attracting clients and customers? You're getting paid to now bring people to you. See, but some of y'all don't understand the branding. Why? I don't know why. But one thing I do know is we can help you do that. We can help you build your brand. So that's number 2. I'm gonna get more into that on Wednesday about your value proposition. Well, I'm just gonna tell you about it. If you really want to know how to create your value proposition, Uncle Jock, why we got you real quick right here? Why we got the people? You putting everything on spotlight. Do you think we should do another Inside the Studio? And do you want to try to iron out some dates? 'Cause I know we got a lot going on this
All right, so
month.
I'm gonna give you the Uncle Jock courageous conversation answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that can add or multiply to the pot and be able to help people add and multiply to their pot, I'm with it.
Mm. You know, and what's always been my reservation is it's like we got a lot going on. We got a lot. Are we overthinking it? But then, like you said, when your job, when the man say, "Hey, I need you to work overtime," guess what? Your butt there for overtime. When the job is needing you to do something, oh, I got to work on a holiday. I'm working on a holiday. Somebody calling sick. So
You just
you're
said
right.
something, Eric. You just said, see, we gotta start pushing through when something is needed and necessary. You gotta push through and take care of that and take care of the need. There's a need there that we can serve to our village. And it's a skill set that a lot of people can't serve. Guess what? To our village.
Mm.
So, and real quick, before you give it back to Troy, it's something else that I need y'all to understand. A lot of times when you want to purchase something, right? And you don't have the money to purchase something, what is sometimes an alternative for a purchase? A barter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't even understand the magnitude of what they just did with eSelfie. So let me put this in perspective. eSelfie's an influencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
eSelfie was called into an event 2 weeks ago to perform, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he performed, do you think he got paid?
Yes.
And when he got paid, we know Jamie. Do you think it was an average amount or possibly an above average amount to
James is
pay?
probably gonna pay above average amount because he don't want to look like I'm not paying somebody for the value.
That's why I said you know Jamie. Jamie's big on giving you extra so you can give all you got for the service that you're providing.
Yeah.
He paid this gentleman that does this to come out and speak at a convention. So we know that this guy, you have to pay him for his service.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be on Zay's show when?
Tomorrow.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. An influencer leveraged his platform and said, hey, would you like to be on my show? I don't even know how the conversation went down, but guess
I
what?
don't even.
I can probably, because I know Zay, and I know Zay got a mean size game. Zay probably sold him and probably offered him, made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. There had to be an offer there for him to accept. Does it make sense?
Yep.
What I'm telling y'all is Zay is an example and a product of what we've been talking about from day one. All you got to do is look at the example of the product and say, hey, is that something that I would like to invest
Ooh. Well, good job. You dropped the mic, brother. You dropped the mic. Man, you got me want to sign. First, I wasn't even sure we should even do this. Then now you got me like it's going to be recorded, and then Zay's going to put it on his social media platforms. So he records the shows, and then he puts them on his social media platform, his YouTube channel, Instagram, and his TikTok, and then he puts it on Facebook. So it'll be on his social media platforms after it's recorded. Sends it to the producer. Let the producer does the editing and everything. So we have a whole editing team that we pay does the editing, and then we have
in? See, we
another
need
team.
we need to interview Zay tomorrow so we can find out how that conversation went and what that
Mm,
what that looked like. You see what I'm saying? That's
mm.
intel that we can bring back to the village.
Yeah, maybe Wednesday. Kind of tomorrow he's gonna probably be locked in. Maybe Thursday after
Okay.
after he does the interview. How does that look like? Zay actually has an assistant too who does a lot of his bookings for him. This young man got he got college assistants working for him, doing interns, working for free.
See,
That's
and we ain't even get to that part.
we need, so that's the whole. I'm trying to tell y'all. There's a game to how you run your business. Inside the street, y'all you know what, John? I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't sold on should we do it. Because I
I'm
was
a,
personally thinking too, I'm like, man, I got Saturday training, Tuesday training, Monday night team,
nah, man.
Wednesday night with the
We
leadership group. The only night I got free is Thursdays and Fridays and Sundays. And I'm like,
Hey, well, we need to spike one of them days then, brother, because it's needed and necessary. And
yep.
it'll give our USAX team a year and a half from now, we're gonna have a way unfair advantage because we're gonna all create some separation for the ones that do end up rolling with this thing. Because it's a movement. We're creating a movement. I think I told y'all at the beginning, Eric and we're getting ready to approach this thing like the record business meets life insurance. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. So y'all are the artists, y'all are the talent. The talent, we just need to run y'all through the talent and development phase, which will take about a year and a half. But a year and a half from now, watch what happens with these super agents that get ready to come out of USAX.
And the mic dropped, Uncle Jock. The mic just dropped the mic. Um, Mr. Gann, Troy, take it away, sir. I don't know how do we recap this one, or if we need to recap, but we're gonna stay in protocol. Back to you, sir.
I don't know either. All right, all right. But again, experts, you just got served a master class by one of the best in the business. So let's give an amazing round of applause for this well-deserved everybody's coach, Erik Robinson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now this brings us to the Annie Willie inspired recap relay. This is when we get to reflect in 1 minute or less the best takeaway from today's master class. That's today's master class. And I will then pass the baton to the next business runner. All right? So let's get it started. I see Sneaker Feet up there. She's also a storyteller. Ready to run first leg of the day, Mrs. Tawana Chisley.
Okay, I'm going to need maybe a little more than a minute because you started talking about something else, and I want to bring up the inside the studio. Don't do that, please. Let me get this out. The first thing is I was thinking about, why we work harder for someone else as opposed to ourselves, and sometimes I think it's because some people like structure. They want to be told what to do. And I really started thinking about that. I said, we have a structure here, but now we got to get to the point of telling ourselves what to do. So I've been really thinking about that really hard. Now, the second thing, guys, if you have not done the Inside the Studio, take advantage of it if they do it. It was fun. It was inspiring. It also gave me clarity on what I need to do. So some of the things that I'm doing, I've been kind of laying low because I wanted things to start moving before I said anything, but I am going to start that podcast. And as far as that bartering goes, I've been talking to my peeps at the More Than Java. She said I can use the facilities when it's closed. So they will allow me, I'll shout them out, and as many other companies in that Savage Mills that are there, and I can shout them out, and we can barter that way as well, so I can get it moving. So I wanted to lay low until it started moving, but y'all got me excited here. So that's it. Did I do a minute, Troy? I'm done.
The clock got stuck a couple times. I don't know. But at any rate.
That was good, Tawana. I got to come on and say that. That was good. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing it into the zone. And we see the outstretched hand, and it is none other than Sister Kachi. Let's get it.
Thanks, Troy. Erik and Jock, thank you so much for this morning. What stuck out for me is we are holding a gold brick. And that gold brick is not just for us, but it's for other people. It's for our clients. We have to get them to stop moving, stop being so busy, and see that we're holding it. And marketing ourselves is the way we're going to do it. So this was just great this morning. Thank y'all so much.
Woo! Thank you for bringing it into the zone, Sister Gaji. You quick with it. You make up for lost time. I like that. And now we're gonna pass it on to the next hand that's outstretched, and that is none other than Dr. Teresa O'Day. Let's get it.
Thank you, as always, the village. Just speaking to myself, when I said, okay, you want to do business, do it. Just do it for real. And I'm glad you all talked about the personal branding. And I know we out here promoting everybody else's brand. We need to, create our own and put it out there. So, and I am excited. I am looking at creating systems and getting my side back up. And I will contact you. I already did, Dr. Meri, Erik. I want to get, what did you say the system is? To get on the, Tawana, you mentioned that everybody needs to get on what? What was that?
Inside the studio.
Inside the studio.
Inside the
studio.
it's a training class we do.
Okay. So I would like to get details on that. And my team, we are about just having systems, because we are in the 21st century or beyond. Automation is it, not the manual way. It's not working anymore. So thank you so much for bringing or reminding me on this. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Teresa O'Day, for bringing it into the zone. And now we get to the next outstretched hand, which is the hand that comes from a land where they have champions all over the place, none other than Miss Danae from Hyattsville.
Oh, hey family, how y'all doing? I got on late, but I'm here. So my take was invest in your life, so you can pour into others' lives. We put so much into making others rich, but we don't take the time to pour into us to make ourselves or our families wealthy. I have this thing going on. It's called the Free Thinkers Movement. I've been procrastinating about it. It's supposed to start this month. And I sat on it, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick a date today to begin, and I can talk about everything, health, wealth, finance, education. So I'm gonna do that. And it begins with a thought, and your thought brings you the increase. Don't sit on the increase, move on it. That's my thought.
Nice.
You running into the zone smoking, Miss Danae. Thank you for bringing it in. And now we get to pass the baton to the man known as the professor, LeCole Elijah Pye.
Good morning. Thank you. I'm still on the way driving to the office this morning. And Eric, thank you for what you shared. I want to talk about bringing value, into what we do. The keynote speaker at that convention, he talked about it. He says, sell the value, not the product. And sometimes I look on this call and you see, I know we are here to learn every day, but sometimes I wonder what value am I bringing to this call myself? And that brings me to the point that every day we look at those that are only sharing, that are only talking about the activities, and also even on the recap, there are few people. You got to bring some value to what you do. And sometimes the value is not going to be as much, but sometimes that value show up in ourselves. Are we still talking the same way we used to talk before discovering this opportunity? Are we still dressing the way we used to dress? Are we still speaking the way we used to speak? So these are the values that silently speak to people that are watching us every day. So what value are you bringing to yourself, to the business, and also to the team? Because sometimes we sit down and wait for everybody else to do everything for us. And when we continue to do that, it means that we are not ready to bring value so that other people can also benefit from what we have. Just like the social media. So thank you for allowing me to share, Mr. Troy. And the
Go, let's go,
budget.
let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, all right, all right. And I see the man that is ready to shine. He knows what it is to get it done. He's got that indomitable spirit and it'll always take it to the line. Let's go, because we got an anchor leg waiting. Let's go, money.
I got a couple questions, man. I'm listening to everything for the last 60 days. I ain't gonna go all the way back when. But I want to have a couple questions that been in my mind. I keep hearing the same thing over and over again, right? The first thing is when you talk about business, right? Do y'all know the concepts of a business and really what a business is and what it does? Also, do you focus totally on your business and so you get encompass everything around it? So are you growing with your business? In the I forget the one thing that got to me.
The
Shucks.
lane says the master class of today. The
And,
lane. Stay in the lane.
What is your perspective of what you think a business is and how it works? That's what I was kind of figure out
That's good. That's
because
good.
I hate one thing, but everybody just agreeing with everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what is your perspective of it?
You're
That's
doing
what
good.
I
You're
was
doing
wondering.
good. You're doing good, money. You're doing good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing it in. Thank you for bringing it in. And now we get to let me just tell you. Hold it, hold it. Wait a minute. The race is not over. Get ready, get ready, get ready, because the anchor leg awaits. And to take it across the finish line is our phenomenal note taker, the human AI, the anchor leg of the day like no other. She is the one that is our international recap specialist that captures it all. I give it to none other than Miss Rita.
Well, y'all on that bullshit this morning.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you.
Roll with it.
Grand Rising, everyone. If someone had your dream car for $5,000, how many of you would be able to find a resource to get that car today? What process are we going to use to be successful in our business? We're going to take a deeper dive into the 3x5. What is the 3x5? 3 recruits, 5 applications every month. If you were paid a salary of $100,000 annually and your job was to do a 3x5 every month, how many people would keep that job? If you can do it for someone else, why can't we do it for our own business? We are showing up, but we need to develop a routine for success. The power of a routine. What does your morning routine look like? You need clarity and purpose. If not, you will find yourself reacting instead of creating. Successful people master the rhythm of their routines with the same energy until success shows up. Dance to the beat of your drum. You have to beat the drum, though. Mindset, movement, and mastery are key ingredients of a morning routine. Take what we have here seriously. If someone was giving away a gold brick in the middle of downtown during the morning, most people would be too busy in their morning routine to even notice. All of us have possession of the gold brick, but we are so busy with other things, we are jumping over a dollar to get a dime. There are so many ways to make money out there. Be careful when looking for other ways to invest. When it sounds too good to be true, research. Know that we have great alternatives to invest within our own business. You have to touch people. Keep your cards with you. You have to you are your market. You are your brand. You don't know who your next business partner. Keep promoting yourself. Master your mind, master your body, and master your life. You do it for the man, but will you do it for your brand? You'll never know who's watching your brand. The importance of building your brand. You can't stop. We are not millennials. We have to say, I can do it. We watch the social media platforms being born, TikTok, Facebook, etc.
Financial services prior to COVID was face to face. Financial services is making a shift into the digital space. Before influencers, the name was celebrities. Make yourself attractive. You don't need permission to become an influencer. You can build your personal brand right here on this platform. Things for building your personal brand. Number one, understanding the importance of your personal branding. Number two, identify your value proposition. What do you bring of value to the table? People buy solutions. You have to start studying people. Know people. Selfie is an influencer. He was called to an event to perform. He got paid to speak at our convention. Now he's going to be on Zay's show tomorrow. Zay leveraged his platform. He is an example and a product of how you can build your brand. There is gain to how you can run your business. We are creating a movement. Watch what happens in your business a year from now in USAX. That's it. That's all.
All right, all right, all right. Again, let's give a
Thank
wonderful
you,
round of
Rita. Thank you.
applause
Good job.
for
Woo!
none other than Miss Rita.
Thank you, thank
Oh
you, thank
man,
you.
oh man.
Woo!
Yes, indeedy. And I thank each and every one of you also for coming out and virtually participating in this morning's Good Morning Experts. And now I would like to return to everybody's coach for his team marching orders and announcements. But before I do, let me ask the question. Now that you have your marching orders and you know what to do, what's next?
Drill it,
Drill it,
Until
then kill it.
kill it.
All right, all right. And now back to you, Coach Eric.
Woo! All right, all right, all right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, that's the thing. Think about it. You do it for the man, but will you do it for your brand? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a special four-step system. That's the complete business plan. For those who know, you know, be there. Trying to think anything else going on. Um, be on the lookout, put a bolo out for anything that's happening for the inside the studio. I'm gonna run it by some of the participants. I see that Mo Money Mo. You said help the hopefully after June 15th. I love that date because guess what? I gotta get my energy back up too because I'm excited. I'm running 3x5. Let's go do it. Keep it alive. Tomorrow, bring a friend. Come on, y'all. Let's bring a friend. Let's pack the house. Tell somebody. At least send the invite. Just be mindful to send the invite. But also, y'all said y'all was gonna post the link on your social media page. Post the link on your social media page. Hey, say something like, "Hey, you know, I was." If you don't know what to say, just ask chat. Say, "Chat, I was on this Zoom. I'm going to post this YouTube link. What can I say that's going to make it sound attractive to other people to want to watch and see what I'm a part of?" Somebody asked earlier, "Can I invite people to this call?" I invite my prospects here. Why? Give them a chance to come take a look. It's going to run them away. I don't know, but people are going to run away. Going to run away anyway. Wouldn't you like to know? We don't get paid for recruiting people. Wouldn't you like to know that somebody's going to run away before you spend 20 hours with them? Right? Like if you're going to invite them when they join your team, you may invite them here anyway. If they come here and they run away, well, you just saved yourself a time from inviting them and spending time and going through everything just for them to run away. Right? Runners are runners. They gonna do what they gonna do. This ain't for everybody. But guess what? You don't need everybody. You're not looking for everybody. Are y'all with me? Are y'all catching me? You know, Purina they make dog food. Everybody don't eat dog food. I don't. Are y'all catching me? And everybody got a dog. Don't buy the dog. And there's so many different brands. So don't think as a business owner that you need everybody. We show people on our training. That's why Jock is fired up. We show people on our training. You use our 3x5 system. Woo! Everybody was on it. It didn't take a big team. It didn't take a lot, did it? You can show you how to make $250,000 if you know how to run the play. $250,000, y'all, with a team of 15, 20 people that's doing maybe 5 sales. What? Hold on. Everybody doing 5 sales? Yep. Hold on. Really? That's how lucrative our compensation plan is. But why don't they do it? Because most people don't realize they're running a business and they don't understand sales and they're afraid of sales. How about we get good at making sales? Instead of saying what I'm not good at, how about you got to make sales to stay in business? How about you come and learn how to start getting people coming to you, attracting to you? You know, I'm gonna shout this out. I'm gonna close with this. Once somebody came on the call and said, "Man, I got access to this county because Eric, I heard you on the thing saying reach out." This is on inside. I don't know. Maybe it was on inside the studio. I said, "Reach out to your school district," or maybe it's on here. And he reached out to this local school district, and now he's a representative, being able to go talk to the whole county because of this call. Well, guess what? Dr. Mary's like, man, listen up. She knew somebody from her church member and said, hey, I got a union. We got all these members who are getting laid off and need things. Guess what? She reached out to the young lady. Lady got back and said, yeah, you can talk to them, but there's one catch. We only want you to do it in person. We don't want you to do it via Zoom. Hold on. You're going to put me in front of all your union members to talk to them about retirement and some of these people who are forced to retire and being laid off from the federal government, and you're going to put me in with other unions that have over 200, 300 people, but I got to come in person? Are y'all kidding me? See, when you start thinking about what I need to do, how to get more clients, that's what you want to learn. When you start plugging in and start digging down, it's people all around. Build your brand and let people know what you do, then they can help you do it. So with that being said, love y'all. Have an amazing day on purpose. DJ, they took my special. I used to get the whole song at the end, but now they done changed the game.